Islam is the best fighter in the world, man. When it comes to fighting people on short notice. Everybody
Bobby Green, Dan Hooker. But I will say, man, he is cleaning these guys up bad. We want to start this video off by saying anybody not named nobody a lightweight. I want to get that out the way. Nobody a lightweight beating Islam. So we back with another episode. Man, Saturday night, UFC 294. Islam definitely put on his superhero cape that day.
And you know, before this Islam fight, Islam's team said his striking got so much better. He was much improved. He had some stuff he was working on. I guess that was right. They was definitely right. I didn't expect to see that.
I made a video on our TikTok about Islam's striking, but I was focusing on the left hand. I didn't think about the kick. And, man, I think going into this fight, we already knew what it was, man. I mean, I thought Charles was going to get beat tonight, if I'm going to just be honest. It's hard to deny him at this point.
He's constantly getting better, though. He's getting better everywhere. Is striking getting better now? It's like, dang, every time we see him.
Charles wasn't going to beat him Saturday. And he definitely ain't gonna be able to beat him after that.
I don't think Charles would have lost like that though. I think this fight would be a little bit more.
He would have got dropped and he would have got submitted like he did last time. So
I just hate that he didn't really let his hands go like he said he would. He said he was going to engage more and be more aggressive. And he stuffed the first takedown, which was odd. He didn't really get aggressive like he said he would. I know he took the fight on short notice. He probably was trying to pace himself a little bit, somewhat, but I expected him to be a little bit more aggressive than what he was.
I think he was aggressive, man. That might be what got him caught up in the first place.
But even like in the clinch,
it looked like Islam was muscling him around too for a little bit.
It was, but at one point, then he switched positions. I don't know why he didn't just separate from that position.
He was trying to, he couldn't. You didn't see that? Like he was trying to unclinch, and literally, like Islam would not let him go. And then, because I remember thinking the same thing, and I'm like, yeah, Islam got him, and he feel that strength, and he know he gonna wear Volk down. And man, hey, shouts out to Volk. It was a tough fight. Short notice. We already knew what it was going into it. We'll make another video about Islam, but this video about Volk, where does he go from here? Because I told you this time and time again, there's a thing where fighters go on these win streaks and then they end up getting beat by the same person twice. And I said that last week.
You're saying that, but it's only one thing with this, man. It's an asterisk next to his name because he still did this fight on short notice. So even though he lost twice,
but he's a man and he signed up for it knowing the risk involved. He took that chance, and so I mean, we can't do that.
He's in the same situation as Max Holloway and Colby Covington. Well, not Colby because Colby finna get titles right now, but Colby Covington because Colby only can fight against people who are not Kamaru Usman.
And Kamaru can only fight people who are not Leon Edwards. Max can only fight people who are not Volkanovski. Jose Aldo, he could only fight people who weren't Max Holloway. It's the same thing. We've seen this over and over again. I told y'all last week, sometimes you run into somebody who just got your number, and even on a full training camp, man, we've seen fights where it was real close and everybody generally thought one person won, but they didn't get the nod. And in the rematch, the person who got that W the first time, even though they might not have should have got it, they really get it that second time. John Jones, Alex Gustafsson.
Yeah.
I think if GSP would have fought Johnny Hendricks again, he probably would have knocked Johnny out.
I don't know about that one, man.
Man,
not that version.
History has shown that what I'm saying is true.
That Johnny was different.
History has shown what I was saying is true. So you see what I'm saying?
Now you got Ilya coming up, man, and now you look more beatable.
Now
you're fighting a knockout guy who's going to be comfortable and confident that he could throw hands with you.
100%.
Which I think Volk's still going to game plan. He's still going to out strategy Ilya probably.
But man, you're 100% correct.
That was the biggest risk of this. More of a risk than losing the same person twice. The biggest risk from losing to
Islam.
Now you drop back down to featherweight, which is your belt or your weight class, and now you fighting Ilya, who at first, whenever Volk fought Yair, Ilya looked a little bit worried.
He did look a little bit.
And now because Volk just got beat, now it's like, okay, Ilya, he's more confident that he can become champion.
From day one, did I not tell you Ilya was going to fight for that belt? From day one, I told you that. But also after Volk beat Yair the way he did, I've never seen Ilya look intimidated like that. Like he was looking at Volk like, man, I might be in over my head with this one. But I guarantee you 100% right now, Ilya is thanking God right now. And he like, yep, I'm about to come home with the gold.
Maybe. It depends on how you look at it. You understand, losing to Islam, the number 2 pound fighter.
But a loss is a loss. But look at how Volk is taking it mentally, though. I mean, he is really down to himself right now, man.
But he took it down when he lost to Islam the first fight. You know what I mean?
No. This is a completely different reaction. It's two totally different things.
But the fact that he was able to go in there and handshake him after the fight, man, it showed you.
But then the post-fight conference after that, look at what we've seen.
Yeah, but he got knocked out.
Which shouts out to him, but I'm saying
he got knocked out. That happens to anybody knocked out.
That's beside the point. The point is he's going to look very beatable to a young, hungry, strong guy who is also getting better every time we see him. I'm going to tell you, man, this ain't a good time to be fighting Ilya, but Ilya is up next, allegedly. We don't know now because we don't know if Max Holloway going to end up fighting Ilya for an interim. We don't know what's going to happen. But Volk, man, shouts out to him for taking the fight on short notice under the circumstances. But boy, oh boy.
It was something, man. The last time I say is before the fight, Islam said that Volk was taking this fight for money. I did a little research, man, and like they both was making the same amount of money. And they both was making, I don't remember exactly how much it was, but it was odd to see Volk take this fight on short notice. And he's making the same as the champion, Islam.
Because he is a champion himself. What are you talking?
Yeah, but he's the featherweight champion, man. But you would think that the current champion would get paid more, but it's still a different weight class.
It don't matter. Volk is a champion who's done more in his weight class than Islam has done in his weight class. Islam had one title defense against the featherweight. Volk has how many title defenses? You know what I mean? So the reality,
fight on short notice, man, against somebody who already been training. You know what I mean? Somebody who was preparing for one person.
You saying Volk should have been getting paid more?
You know what I'm saying? Islam should have been getting paid more. That's what I'm saying.
Dude, that man getting paid, man.
Right. But my point was Islam called Volk out before the fight in the pre-fight conference, and Volk really didn't have a good response to that. You know, it wasn't.
He was just taking a chance, man. That's the thing. Volk.
No. He said, yeah, man. He said, I got to get paid this type of money. When that kind of happened, the Volk response wasn't what I thought it'd be. It wasn't like, bro, I don't care about the money. It was more so, yeah, I am getting paid, but I deserve it, which ain't nothing wrong with that. It kind of shows you their mindsets going to this fight was looking different.
Man, if Islam lost to somebody and there was an opportunity for him to fight that person again on short notice and just a chance to get it back as a competitor, and you're going to get paid, you telling me Islam wouldn't do it?
Hell no. Islam, if the tables were turned, Islam would never have done that.
You're right. That was a bad example. And the thing is, as far as Volk is concerned, he going back down to fight Ilya or the winner of Ilya. But I don't think it's fair to make him fight Max at all again.